wing and a prayer. If we can get through the next hour, that would be something to write home about. I am joined this evening by the entire band again. We've got James, we've got Lee, we've got someone who's aptly called Black Lakes, and we've got a giant S.
Super Scott.
Joins us live from his home planet. How are you, guys?
I have been through the ringer this week, and I'm just really pleased to be doing this. This is my happy time.
James, are you joining us from your studio?
I don't like to brag about it, Will, so no, we won't talk about that.
Look, they're telling everyone I'm quiet. How's about now? Is that am I much louder now? I'm sure that'll make me louder eventually.
We can't hear you, Will. You're awesome. We want to hear how awesome you are. Louder.
Someone in the chat can say how loud I am, and then we can adjust accordingly.
Hello.
Are you coming back, Scott?
Back. Wow.
Sorry, I was a bit late. I am back.
Housekeeping problems.
Yes, but resolved.
He's beaten his housekeeper.
No es bueno.
Am I any louder now, chat bods? Please.
I have heard like a whisper, and Anthony Sutter has posted the shush emoji.
Yeah, it's because I'm coming through quietly. All right, there we go. Now they can hear me. Now that my microphone's now flashing red every time I speak, so it's obviously doing something right. That's how you want it in the studio, right, Dav?
Yeah.
Thanks for that. Back to Scott.
Scott, can I ask, was it you or James who built your studio first? Because one of you's clearly really copied the other down to every last bolt.
You know, Scott and I are brothers. This is the same studio. Scott's in the other room.
We're actually the same person. One of us is AI, and one of us is the real man.
Oh, Christ, I hope it's not me.
I don't think anyone's ever described me as a real man, so...
Karen said she turned the volume up and had her earbuds in, and then James' laugh blasted mine.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened to me when I went live a few minutes ago to warn people that the Blacklist was coming on. I as soon as I went live, James joined the call going, I had no idea what was going on. I couldn't even talk.
Well, we can't tell the Blacklist why I was laughing. It was very funny.
It was very funny, yes, right.
Wasn't it, Scott? It was very funny, Scott, wasn't it?
I can't remember. I have no idea what you're referring to.
Oh,
but we did chuckle.
And if you want to buy another Black Gold bundle to find out what I was laughing at, and you can ask me that question.
You can't. The Black Gold bundles are sold out, mate.
Sold out. Those that have them are exclusively forever theirs. There are no more. So I think we're all good volume-wise now, I think, unless the chat says something different. But good evening, all.
Hello.
Who said that?
You can't.
What?
he's being ironically funny, James.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. What was I going to say? So Blacklist 47.
We're creeping towards 50 in more than one way.
Yeah, it's like we're going to be nigh on the 50th anniversary. It's April, isn't it? It's now going to land in April's is going to be 50. Is that right?
I don't know. Don't ask me calendar things.
Yeah.
48,
April.
49, 50,
April
yeah.
will be wicked. No, thank you for letting us know. So, how's everyone in Blacklist land? Tell us how you've been. I think we're past Blue Monday now, aren't we? Technically.
Yeah, that was last Monday, I think.
I think we're past that now. So it's now into
Turquoise Thursday.
What's that?
Turquoise Thursday now.
Hard Rock Friday.
Thanks, Lee.
Wednesday, Dale Saturday. Can't wait.
Nice.
Taupe Thursday.
I've got a question for the Blacklist, right? Approximately a year ago, we were doing a Blacklist, and we were asking about New Year's resolutions. I held to mine. Did anyone hold to theirs?
What the fuck was yours?
You held to yours. It's been like 3 weeks.
Be a tit, mate.
For last year, you imbeciles.
So now it's 2024. You want to discuss January 2023.
I'm in a year of review. I'm very interested to see, did anyone actually follow through on their New Year's 23, 24 goals? Did anyone hit them?
Chatting with Mr. Bean.
I hit them all because I didn't set any. So genuinely,
I'm not a strong believer in New Year's resolutions.
Neither am I. Every day's the chance at a new day, but I'm just interested because about a year ago we asked that question. So, only a year late. Will, thanks.
So there you are, Blacklist. James wants to know, did you keep your New Year's resolutions from last year?
What was yours, James? Now you've brought it up. I'm fucking intrigued.
It was to be it was to be more awesome than I was last year, and
so you broke that then, didn't you?
I succeeded.
Fail.
I succeeded.
You were definitely more you.
Thanks.
there was less of you trying to adapt yourself to others last year. There was definitely, full scale James all the time.
I liked the 2022 James more.
That's what I got for you.
Yeah, that's right. 2022. There you go. You can count as well. Yeah. Well done.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
I don't know if we're still live. Still live. I think so.
I mean, we may as well be a sleep aid at this point. The people who are watching are all fast asleep.
I was going to say, so far, James, that question has promoted 0 engagement from the chat.
Wow. The last thing written is still Thirsty Thursday, which makes you feel like they've just drunk themselves into stupor.
Nice.
So, more excitingly for me as a question is who on the chat has heard some of the new album? Because I know that some of you have. Oh, there you go.
We've got a new album, have we?
Yeah. You if you were there when we made it, you might know. Oh, burn! In
the studio. Yeah, I was here.
So Karen has answered you, James, and said, "I did set one. Every day is new and has another opportunity," which I think is the very, very good way to look at New Year's resolutions.
It is a good one.
Yeah.
Well, we're off to a flying start, given that my microphone's already crashed out of this.
Yeah, you've gone full Dalek now. Well, yeah.
See, no one mentioned soup. No one mentioned soup, and it's already fucked.
We should just jump onto Facebook.
Go back, Will. Go back and come back.
It'll kill the whole. It'll kill the whole feed.
Exterminate! I am Will Preston.
Di, do you want to moderate him, Di? Because he's like.
Can you hear me, Di?
Moderate his ass. Oh,
that's better.
You can hear me, Di.
I started calling Dav Di.
Yeah.
God,
right.
Stop doing that.
Tell everyone to go to Facebook Messenger and we'll just do it on there.
No, it's fine.
Right.
It will make
Is it your microphone or is it like... I don't know what it is because Scott had a similar problem.
Right, well, you guys crack on then because I'm stuck out of it, so...
It's built in, like mine. Or is you not going?
You could.
I think Will's muted temporarily, so hopefully he'll come back. I'm sure he will come back in some way, shape, or form. But if the Black Lakes New Year's resolution is to, crash things within 9 minutes, then we've succeeded.
If it's to get better at tech, we failed.
Oh no, I think we're good at tech. I just think that for whatever reason, Will has unfortunate gremlins near his broadband.
Look at all this equipment that I've got around me, Dav. What are you trying to say?
Yeah.
We're great at tech.
All the gear, no idea.
Always.
Don't speak about Will like that. It's not cool.
So Pilgrim G, do not worry. We have not forgotten about you. We will get back to you because I know we ran out of time. Will's now basically fiddling on the actual cast and doing settings as everyone can speak. Susie Boots, no worries. Folding laundry is a very important thing. And she said, James, hit resolutions? Probably not. So hopefully Will be back in a second. But yeah, it'd be good to share your experiences and initial impressions of the new album that's coming.
Well, I quite like it.
Yeah, it's nerve-wracking ish waiting for the final versions to come through because obviously what we've got so far is like, yeah, that could be and should be very excellent, but yeah, it's going to be interesting to see the final versions come through.
One of the cool things for me while we were doing the Black Gold bundle was watching people's faces. It was absolutely terrifying playing a track and then watching people's faces for the face. You know, that first moment of
this is shit.
Here's what we've done. I hope you so much enjoy this, and I'm pretty certain that everyone was impressed, which is amazing. I think.
I enjoyed those sessions. They were good. They were good thus far. It's been brilliant. It's been, everyone's asked different things, and it's been good fun.
Yeah, and thank you everyone that's on the Speak well.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
And it
Yeah.
sounds clear at my end.
Hooray.
Wait for the list to confirm.
I'll tell you what, I absolutely adore tech.
Yes.
Really
Tech.
though, do you?
Tech
Really?
is so good.
Do you?
Will, in all honesty, mate, you were gone for less than 2 minutes and you're back and it sounds fine.
Yeah, man.
I mean, that's like a normal day in IT for most people, right? That's just a normal day.
Did you also notice that as Will left, our engagement went up, and so did our view count?
Go away.
That's actually true. We doubled our audience while he was muted.
All right, well, I mean, that's fantastic that you doubled the audience whilst I wasn't here, but none of you thought to tell the audience to please like this video because it helps with the YouTube algorithm. So
yes,
just so you know, you still need me, okay?
So smooth, so smooth.
So good.
Great. So I think everything's sounding good now, which is great. Yes, and Pilgrim G, we will not forget about you. We will compensate and rectify.
Ooh.
I said rectify, James.
Ooh, what?
Ooh.
What are you
I
going to
will-
do to poor Pilgrim G?
we will,
That was not part of the blooming Black Gold bundle at all.
we will ensure that Pilgrim G gets rectified and
I won't be doing it, I'll tell you that now.
in a good way.
No,
You've
no.
already voted in, mate. It's too late.
And
We had a vote earlier.
I'm not going to take any offence by the fact that, like, you pointed out that whilst I was gone, the engagement shot up and we had 20 concurrent viewers, and now that I'm back, it's dropped straight down to 14. I feel like I should just pretend I'm not. I'll just turn my webcam off and we'll just watch that number keep climbing
worry,
again.
I'll log on, if we all log on our phones to the, like, Blacklist, we can, like, up that to 19 at least, 20 maybe.
What a shocker. What a shocker.
I think that's just unfortunate coincidence there, Well, I have to be honest. Yes, Pilgrim G said it's not for the first time. I think referring to the fact of he's being rectified, which is good.
Let's just stop with the
Hey.
rectifying.
Oh my god! Hey, check it out. I found that you can, like, spam emojis. Sorry, I'm just spamming.
I wonder why there's hearts flying up from the corner of the screen. It's just you. James, put the phone
has learned
down.
how to do something. Yeah. Well done, James.
Hang on a second. This is great for our algorithm, yeah?
So,
I'm
Alison, no
surprised you haven't
problem.
gone
You
with
were for a
confetti
long
yet.
time. Basically, all that's happened so far is we are struggling to get James to be quiet, which is almost impossible. And the tech has crashed already and been fixed again. And we were just wondering what people's thoughts were that they were there for some preliminary exclusivity.
But we've got our tech issues out the way early, so that's it for this episode. It's going to be fine going forwards, right?
Yeah. And once again, Pilgrim G is saying, "Is James been on the spirits?" It's like, no, this is what he's like when he's sober.
Unfortunately.
Press the self-destruct button in a minute. Be careful. You can't fucking hit him, really, is it? It's crap.
I have to say, this is the best Blacklist of 2024 ever.
Right, can we kick him out of the call? Is there a way that we can...
Yeah, Dav can.
Yeah, I can. I can
Ah,
kick
don't you
anyone out.
dare! Don't you dare!
We'll start behaving then, James, or you're gone.
And
Boo.
I love
Boo.
that threat. Yeah, no,
Boo.
it's all right.
Should
You
we
don't-
talk about something fucking normal? What are we going to talk about?
Yeah,
Listen,
exactly.
we've got an hour to kill. I'm saving you guys.
It's not an hour to kill. It's an hour.
It's an hour to catch up and inform you, fool.
Indeed. So
It's only you that has no idea what's going on, James.
That's normal though, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
But
So I thought we could start by talking about our new music video that we just shot.
sure.
Where did we film it?
Wales.
It was somewhere really cold and muddy, isn't it, Dab?
To be fair,
Really
though, in
muddy,
all
Dav.
seriousness, it was a bit nippy that day, and I haven't seen Lee. I'd never seen like basically the Star Wars Hoth version of Lee Harris before, and yeah, like when it comes to the top trumps, it's like, hold, your powers are low, man. You were struggling, dude.
Me,
The
I would have
powers
cut that
I-
talk on up as soon as we got up there.
I thought I was going to say, I thought we were going to cut James up and get inside him for warmth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
You will
was
never-
actually wearing this this jacket.
but
So-
not in the video, thankfully.
No, but I'm wearing it in the studio because it's really fucking cold.
Yeah.
It's -1 out there, according to my car.
It
we're
is
quite
cold.
low.
My car said -7 this morning. It was rather unpleasant.
My car said bigger numbers than yours.
Well, technically lower numbers, but let's not get pedantic, shall we?
Prove your own point. Wow.
So, but yeah, anyway, indeed it was chilly, but my point was going to be, we were lucky, I think, because it was cold that day, but it ain't been as cold as this week. We would have really struggled if it had been this week. It would have been properly.
It would have been
Lee wouldn't
brutal.
have with his thermal underwear. Blimey hell. Not
Shut up,
rock and
James.
roll.
So this is
Bastard.
important. This is important. So Blacklist, what is the lowest temperature you have registered this week? So currently, I think Will's winning with -4. But
-7. -7.
It's -7. What time? You go out early in the morning though. Sometimes, don't you? What, like 4, 6 a.m., 7 a.m., something like that?
7 a.m.
Yeah. All right.
When I
One
left,
bit-
when I left for work this morning, there's my proof. 'Cause I couldn't quite believe that it was -7. It's not going to show it.
Well.
Oh, James, go
Well.
on. Whatever you're going to say is going to be hilarious. So go on. Ooh. Ooh.
he made it snow. But I was about to say, but for our American colleagues, it may not be cold over there. But just to clarify, in UK, South Wales, we are in a cold snap, I think.
Unless you live in Alaska.
I don't understand degrees into Fahrenheit. So like Americans are like, oh, it's freezing. It's like 47 degrees over here, and I'm like, yes, that sounds very cold.
Ooh, so Susie Boots has given us a -4 on the school run.
It was -5 this morning when I went to work.
Nice. And James, you're being asked, did you have your kilt on
When?
during the video shoot? Try and keep up, sweetheart.
Yes, I did.
He
Yeah,
did. Andrew
was very
said
cold.
yes, and I bet he was
Yeah.
extra cold.
I think I did, yeah.
Yeah, he did. I think you did.
Debs has asked, do you all have day jobs? So I think the actual official answer to that, as of 2 days ago, is yes.
I don't know how we still have day jobs, but yeah.
We happily pretend not to, but it is again in the interests of the Blacklist being a insight into the musical industry. You will find that the vast majority, and I think we may have talked about this before, of even what you might consider to be big bands, still need to fund their art through other means and methods.
Sad times.
Yeah, so but it does pay for us to do many things, including shoot cool music videos.
And it's nice because you like working in a job gives you transferable skills that you can bring to the band. Like for me, I'm really good with spreadsheets and I'm really adept with hanging out with idiots. So for me, it's been really good.
I was educated this week because I didn't know this to people the other day. I didn't know there was spreadsheet esports, like actual commentated on. Oh my God, he's just dropped a V lookup. Oh, he's gone H lookup. Oh my God, he's busted out a Gantt chart. I'd never seen anything like that. So
Thanks, Dav. Thanks for that, Dav.
It's very special stuff.
If
Yeah,
none of
thanks,
you
Dav.
are spreadsheeters, but there's genuinely competitive spreadsheets on the internet. People competing to do the best spreadsheeting. That's unbelievable.
I thought Lee looked at some weird stuff. Dav takes the biscuit.
Absolutely. So we've got a -2 in Plymouth at 6 a.m. We've got a -4, and we've got a -4 in Poole. It's winter in the States, but it's 20 degrees, but yes, Fahrenheit. So that's chilly though, isn't it? 20 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's what I mean. When someone says 20 degrees to me, I'm like, that sounds lovely.
That's got to be that's below freezing. I think that is quite chilly. I was again, without getting over the top here for a second, I was catching some of the footage on the news about Iowa, where obviously all that American presidential stuff is going on. Less said about that, the better. But it was snowy. Slipknot are snowed in right now. It looked quite snowy there in Iowa, to be fair. So there we go. Pilgrim G chucking up with "I love a Gantt chart." There you are. Spreadsheets is where it's
Who
at.
doesn't? Who doesn't love a
Yeah.
nice chart?
I'm quite fond of a pivot table, if I'm honest.
I have
You know-
no idea what you're talking about.
I think James alluded to it before, but
How do you feel about you all the rest of the time?
I think James already alluded to it. Might have been a bit muddy as well where we were filming.
It was muddy.
Oh, can we tell everyone, please?
Tell them. I'm gonna show them. I'm gonna show them.
So, yeah, indeed, absolutely. Blackstones, I'm aware they got hit hard by snow in. I don't think Iowa still counts as the Midwest, does it? That's like proper in the middle, isn't it? Iowa, yeah, it's not. Yeah.
Yeah, pivot tables are sexy. They are.
Sexy.
They are
especially
sexy.
it depends how you pivot, though, James. It really does depend what you're pivoting and how you pivot.
I just don't understand what you're talking about. It is a different lexicon.
Yes.
No idea.
We're gonna try something new here, right? We're gonna try getting people to actually vote on something. If you want to see a picture of a member of Black Lakes who accidentally lost their footing in the mud, I want you to comment in the chat saying
Hang on.
mud.
Yeah.
And spam like.
Oh, I see. You're trying to get people to request this, but
Spam 100 heart emojis.
Well, I was going to go with the heart emoji, but then I just thought it's just easier to type mud. Go mud.
We work very hard for our art, so it's fair to say that we travelled to make this video.
Lee, you bastard.
I got it as well.
It is God. Let me stand mud. So. And again, similarly, not only were we travelling to a distant place, got to bear in mind when you look at hopefully what will be finally some awesome shots of us in the middle of nowhere, you still got to carry the drum kit to that middle of nowhere. So, let's say it was very, very muddy, and also we had a lot of stuff that we were carrying, and many people nearly went in the mud. However,
in his hands, he was going back to get stuff. I saw him just go over the bridge, and I thought, "Fucking hell, he's taking ages to get there. He must have had a piss or something." What's going on? Little did we know.
Oh, it gets better.
When said member was walking up over the hill, I think all of us looked at said member and went, "Whoa, look at those jeans. Those look cool. Yeah, proper distressed look. Yeah, cool, man. Those are proper. Oh, wait a minute."
So
hang on, even more interestingly for me, because obviously the unnamed individual was obviously a little bit upset because you're covered in mud, right? And that ain't great. By the time we got back to the cars, the said individual had got so distressed by the mud bath that they'd forgotten to lock their car. So all their doors were open on their car. Stuff anyone could have come in and taken. It was crazy.
Should we have a guessing game? Blacklist. Like, who do you think?
there are two people. There are two people in the photograph that are covered in mud from falling down. One of them is my friend Jay, who shot the video for us because unfortunately he fell down about 2 minutes after arriving.
He was number one.
There,
He was number one.
He was. And then, but yes. So, Will. So Will is the first guess. Will, did you nearly fall in the mud?
I'm nimble, mate. I'm like a cat.
So yeah, did you not have a near mud experience? I know I definitely. I was nearly in then.
I probably did have a near mud experience. I definitely had a near mud experience at Boys Village when I tried to go in there.
Yeah.
Oh, let's not talk about that.
But did you have an actual mud experience? And the answer is
It was not me.
negative. No. So
Whoa! It's a swing and a miss.
Lee is the next guest. Lee, did you have a near mud experience?
fucking mud wouldn't dare, bro.
Lee is the equivalent of Chuck Norris in this band. No one's gonna fuck with him, not even Mud.
No, definitely not.
Lee don't fall in mud. Mud falls in Lee.
Exactly.
And then apologises. I'm sorry, Lee. Sorry.
It's like you splash in my shoes. You better wake up and apologise.
Pilgrim G says, Scott, did you fall in the mud, mate?
Swing and a miss.
I definitely had a skiddy sort of.
No. We don't want to know about your underwear. We want to know if you fell in the mud.
Oh, Scott.
No,
you really do.
I did not actually immerse myself in mud. No. I mean, we're narrowing it down now, huh? I mean, I think we've built it up enough. Will, you might as well share. I just think.
Okie dokie. Let's find out who and Jay fell in the mud.
Dav,
Oh, Richard, look at that.
For us, please, Dav.
Obviously, we're the cast is a slight bit behind the live recording. So, there it is. I know
But how cool do those jeans look? They look banging. They look
it looks
proper
absolutely.
distressed.
It looks distressed.
So there's Daff after a nice cover in mud. We genuinely felt bad enough for him when we saw him come back looking like that. And it wasn't until we got everything packed down off the mountain and came back down that we saw his hoodie and realised that he'd also, not only had he managed to coat the front of his trousers in mud, but he'd also somehow spent some time on his back. Like a turtle that couldn't get over. And I will now share a photograph of his hoodie.
I feel Dav needs to talk us through that moment. Dav, could you just like spend maybe 30, 60 seconds, just telling the viewers how that happened, yeah?
In the mud.
Come on, mate. Everyone's waiting.
Dav left us
Genuine circumstances around the mud swim.
You're on mute, you fucking bad hand.
He did that on purpose.
To be fair, Lander does that to him sometimes. It isn't his fault.
I thought Dav was being really like, I can't believe they've done
He's
this.
going, and that's all I want to say about that.
Look at Daff having technical problems. You wouldn't catch me having such technical issues. It's just a microphone, mate. Come on. Anyone can use one.
Oh my god, why hasn't this podcast gone like worldwide and global? Jesus Christ.
Worldwide and global.
Come on, internet algorithm, sort your shit out.
Right, I tell you what, Daff, I'm going to buy you a few seconds. Whilst Daff works out why he can't be heard by the worldwide global audience, I'm going to show you a little montage of shots from the day. These are exclusive Blacklist exclusives, behind the scenes stills from the upcoming video, which I am yet to edit, but I've grabbed some stills so that people can have a little look and get a little taster of what we've been getting up to.
Oh, don't show my ones, they're awful.
I'm showing it all, mate. There's a nice picture of you rocking out. There's some of the band. What else we got? Oh, there's a nice silhouetted shot of an orangutan, I think. Not sure. Then we got Lee there. I mean, these photographs are self-explanatory. I probably don't need to narrate all of them.
I think it adds actually to the experience. You should keep on going, mate.
You do it. 30 seconds behind.
Oh my god, I can't do that. And here you find the lesser spotted Will S. Preston screaming into his microphone. Over there is a wondering Lee Harris. Dav's changed his top. It's very clean.
Warm.
Looks like Scott's farted. There's some gas there, and that particular curry is has gone straight through him. Oh, Dav's feeling the wind in that one.
I like that. Anthony just said, "Is that mud on the floor?"
Yeah. Will's looking.
Nope. There was none left after Dad had fallen in it. It was all on him, unfortunately.
There's Scott doing the slash pose.
Yeah.
Will's about to eat the
That's a
microphone.
good one, that.
Daff, how are you doing? Have you got audio yet, my friend?
Alright, so this is my backup.
Hey!
There he is.
Alright, there you go. But if I switch to this,
Oh, I can't hear him.
Yeah, you're gone. No audio, mate. Don't know what's
that's
happening.
fine. I was the backup.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
it's fine.
We can hear you clear on your backup. So,
Yeah.
we were about to learn how you spent that amount of time in different positions on the floor.
To be honest, my life kind of flashed before my eyes, and I couldn't really tell you how it happened.
All you knew is that you were looking at the sky, so you thought, well, best roll over.
Yeah, it could be a fire. I don't know.
So whenever in, I don't know, 2 years' time, when, obviously this video becomes as famous as November Rain, and you're in a pub with someone and they go, why's the drummer got mud on his jeans? You're like, wow, funny story. Yeah, I know why. I was there with the big reveal on Blacklist 47. But yeah, are you all right, Dav? Have you recovered emotionally, spiritually, physically?
Yeah, it was really annoying at the
What's
time.
going
but-
on?
Why has James joined twice?
You're muted now, James, on the one that we can see you on, but you're also.
Oh my god!
It's all good. It's all good.
Don't kick me out.
You
We
dropped
are,
off.
we're excelling tonight in terms of our ability to ruin this in new and wonderful ways.
But no, in all seriousness, for a second, Will, those shots are looking pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm excited to share, or we're excited to share that video with you when it's ready. The first one of Dead Gods is in the can.
This is always the intimidating bit for a video edit. Now that I've got it all up, it's all loaded up, it's all ready to cut. But now I've got to do the whole thing. I'm always a little bit like, and I'll start tomorrow.
And another question for the Blacklist for me is, I suppose, two things. Favorite Black Lakes video, what one do you like the most? And also, favorite other videos. Like, what are your favorite videos of all time? You know, rock or otherwise. What do you reckon, Will? What would you say one of your favorite videos is?
That's a really hard question.
Yeah, it's a good. It suddenly popped in there, and I thought I'd share it with the group.
I think it's just going to lead to stunned silence for quite a while.
Yeah, well, let's have a reflect on it while everyone has a ponder. Yeah, anyone got an immediately favorite video that springs to mind?
Black Lakes or like any?
Any. There's a few that I think that are quite good. Yeah, Anthony Setter's got, and I'll quote them, 4 thinking emojis. Nice. Yeah, it is some thought. I mean, obviously the November Rain one is pretty iconic. I'm not saying it's a good video, but everyone remembers it, so they didn't do a bad job, did they?
It's the first video that sprung into my head when you said it as well. Like, just it's either like it's up there as one of the biggest videos ever kind of thing, but like also it's somehow secured that reputation that it means that it just jumps straight to the forefront of your mind.
Indeed. When
talking about the best videos, even though it's not a great video, it's just very, very expensive for its time.
Yeah, no, agreed. I mean, I'm just trying to think. I like a clever video from time to time, and it's a while back now because it had never been done before. I remember, and again, I'm going to get mocked and shouted at now, but there's a Coldplay video where basically the song is going backwards all the way through.
The Scientist.
Yeah, and he ends up obviously in a car accident. And that was, and apparently, I don't know how true this is, but apparently he learned how to lip sync the entire song backwards, so that it looked like he's singing it forward when they're playing the video, which is quite an impressive feat, to be fair.
I can't even remember how to do mine forwards, let alone backwards.
Yeah. We've got a shout for November Rain was almost like a mini movie. It was massive, and all the videos joined up. Strange was my favourite track from that record, or the singles that came out. That was the one, if you remember, that had the floating dolphin in it. that was that period when you're in a band, you're like, guys, you know what? This video just needs more floating dolphin. And I was like, yeah, Axel, you're right. Yeah, let's get the dolphin.
They were big enough that no one was going to argue with Axl Rose, were they?
And if you think I'm making that up, go on YouTube, Estranged by Guns N' Roses. Oh yeah, there's proper dolphin footage in there. It's amazing.
He was playing too much like Sega Mega Drive and that game Echo the Dolphin while drunk and or high, clearly.
Maybe. Or all three. God, loads coming in here. Ozzy Osbourne's No More Tears, but with the flooding. Yeah, that's a good video. And that made me think of Tears Don't Fall by Bullet. Always sticks in my head, that video. Don't know why. Just it's in there.
It annoys me, that video. That's the one where she like ties him to the bed and throws the
with water. Yeah.
Well, but how would he get so freaked out? Because like she's splashing it around everywhere, and the first thing why would it smell so badly of petrol?
Because she's using a petrol can and she's filled it with water.
So there's like some smell coming off it.
They think they've been covered in petrol, but it's actually just water.
All right, I take it back. They can have
it. In the vein of videos which don't really look good, very good now, but were probably cool for the time and still sticks in your mind. There's Californication.
Yeah.
What?
Cool video.
That's quality video.
No, that's awful, bro. Seriously.
No, it's only good night videos.
Oh, it's awful.
Like the Aerosmith ones. The Aerosmith videos are good.
Yeah, the Aerosmith.
Disagree. Thumbs down.
Anthony says that he really likes that we. I really do like that you are doing videos, very good quality videos compared to some much bigger bands just doing words to the songs. Thanks, man. We appreciate that you are appreciating our videos.
Yeah, I'm Anthony Sutter. I'm also with Dav. I love the Californication video. I think it was iconic, and I think it was unique at the time. It's a very important video. Really. He was a game changer. Thanks for that contribution, Jay.
What about Black Hole Sun by Soundgarden? That's a good video.
Yeah, that was a seminal video as well. Big video.
Really scary video.
I used to like the Apex Twin videos. It comes.
Oh yeah, come to daddy.
Oh, mate.
I was like,
that
fucking
was
hell, that's mental,
insane.
mate.
Yeah.
Probably back in the
Insane.
90s where I drank too much and probably taken a bit too much. And
Window
that was-
Liquor, Window Liquor by Aphex Twin had an insane video as well.
Did I remember that one? I do remember that one big time. And again, another iconic video I remember that stuck in my head for many years is just Keith from the Prodigy in that jumper in a tunnel doing this. But somehow it sticks in your head for about 10 years. It's like, whoa, he's only got an American flag and a jumper on, but somehow.
I'm going to start a post feed in the Blacklist straight after this, and everyone watching can post a couple of links to the YouTube videos that they think that everyone else needs to go and watch this evening, and then we can all have a
Nice.
good evening of watching decent, insane music videos.
Nice. That's a great shout. Great shout. There's so many shouts in here that we haven't got to. So Ghost, thank you very much, Suzanne. We appreciate that. I love the Ghost video too. Smashing Pumpkins today. Yeah, the mad, crazy ice cream van and all the psychedelic 90s down with that. Gloria Estefan and Bad Boys video. Can't say I remember that. Anyone
Surprising.
remember the Gloria Estefan and Bad Boys
Very
video?
surprising.
Yeah. I remember Gloria Estefan, but I remember a lot of Latino. Come on, baby.
I don't know, bad boys.
Yeah, you have to share that with the group.
Wild
Yeah.
boys, wild boys.
Yeah, that's a classic.
That was
an absolute
yeah.
classic. Oh my god!
Almost made it onto a track, didn't it?
B-52's Love Shack. It's controversial, but everything's accepted here. It's a safe space. What else have we got? Oh, the Kid Joe, Everything About You. Yeah, I tried stave diving on sand because of that. It hurts.
Ouch.
Funny enough, I think Dav
the
did
blow
the
up
same
sex
thing. but
doll,
went with
isn't it?
that. Yeah, is it the one with the what?
The blow up sex doll.
I don't remember it.
What you need to do is stage dive onto soft, wet, squishy mud like Daff, and then you're absolutely fine when you hit the ground.
Yeah, I was saying the same thing. Foo
No
Fighters
Venga Boys
videos.
in there, though, which is disappointing. Isn't it?
What's that? Sorry.
No Venga Boys, disappointing.
No finger boys.
For some of us on this call, maybe. Obviously, I actually genuinely think that what is your favorite Foo Fighters video is a whole category of its own. Like they've got so many good ones that I'm like, I don't know. Has anyone ever seen the Low video where Jack Black and Dave Grohl basically cross-dress
Yeah.
in a hotel room and just get wasted all night? That was a unique choice at the time, but I really like that song. It's one of my favorites off that record.
Oh, can you imagine that meeting? So, what ideas do you have for this video? Well, me and Dave, we got this suitcase, and we're gonna go to this motel, and we got some beer, and we got a video, and we're just gonna see what happens.
Yeah, pretty much. But also, let's make sure we cross-dress before, right? Oh no, does that happen later on? Is that I can't.
Oh, I don't know. BuzzFeed's video is Long Road to Ruin, where they pretend it's that doctor, like that doctor's. I love that one.
No, white limo when Lemmy's driving the limo. Yeah,
Kind of cool. Adam and the Ant Stand and Deliver. Muse's Plug-in Baby, another classic. I quite like that. Tenacious D's Tribute, definitely seminal these days. That is definitely a noughties or whenever that came out classic. I would agree. And I like this, nice and specific. The Police video with all the candles was quite cool. Anyone know the Police video with all the candles? Is that?
Kaz doesn't.
No. What song is that?
So Every Breath You Take, I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm just looking it up on Goodles. Wrapped around your finger.
Oh, okay. Yeah, quite sorry. Yeah, Skid Row 18 and Life. Still have that on vinyl.
Deb said 30 Seconds to Mars from yesterday. That is a massive video.
One of my favorites. Have you seen the full version?
Yeah.
With all of the text and everything that's like 10 minutes long. It's very
Yeah.
cool.
It is very cool.
Yeah, Bush swallowed.
Swallowed.
There are the big Bush fans in this household, I can tell you. Yeah. Absolutely.
Love a big bush in this household.
I was going to say, it's no
do it.
reason.
Don't do it.
Carry on,
Genuinely,
Black Lakes.
there are people in this household that genuinely love the
Bush.
band Bush
Yeah.
of the 90s. They are big Bush the Band fans. Okay.
Do you also like Helmet?
Oh, no. Helmet are a band, yes. Milk Toast, tune.
Also, maybe controversial, I don't know, but I always really like the A Nothing video because the song's cool and they're all like in the middle of nowhere and there's lots of, I was digging on that video. I was a fan.
Yeah, man.
it's
It's good.
Yeah,
That
they
went
put-
over James's head, Daff.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't. I was raising him out of the gutter.
No, James is just a big fan of Helmet, clearly.
I like that Dave L's rejoicing in the fact that the smut going on has nothing to do with him. May I say, Dave, we all thought you were very well behaved on your own private blacklist.
Very well behaved.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
but
Sunday
anyway.
on TV. Yeah, no, indeed. Big church, cathedral, and all the naked mannequins. I remember it well. And obviously, Take On Me is also an absolute seminal classic, isn't it? With the drawings where they got pulled into the comic book. You know, I would have liked to have made that video. That was a cool video to make. We should talk about Saturday
Games.
as well.
Yeah, still waiting.
Why? What's happening?
We're playing some songs live, I believe.
Oh, cool. I like doing that.
We're gonna be doing what we do on record, but
But
actually
worse.
in people's faces. Yeah, yeah, but worse. Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
Yeah. And we are in Cannock again, which
Back
is just
to
north of
Cannock.
Birmingham.
Looking
Yeah,
forward to it. It was good venue last time. Good time.
yeah, I enjoyed.
We had a great
that.
time, yeah.
Blacklist. I genuinely don't know. Give us a shout if you're coming on Saturday to the Dementia Awareness Fest, which has caused, I would say, the largest amount of confusion in the Blacklist band chat ever, because obviously that is short for DAF, D-A-F, and also we have DAV, D-A-F, but pronounced as a V, and it's like, oh, what's happening with DAF on Saturday? Nothing. What?
I'm going to a festival.
It was awkward. It's like, oh, you play, what time are we going to DAV? What? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, of course. Will be important because I know I didn't even tweet for a while, but obviously it's the same night that I think South of Salem are launching their second record at the O2, supported by Ian Me.
Which will also be an epic night.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll be round again though.
But James said that he was going to buy everyone a beer who turns up to see us. So it's, it's that's the the incentive.
True story. So yeah, so Saturday, is that our first gig of the year? I think it is, isn't it?
It is our first gig of the year.
Yeah, and we've got all the details of this one unusually for us. So yeah, we're on at 9:00 and we're playing for 45 minutes. We're basically warming up for the headliners of the event, the Hot 1-2. Not met those guys before, but they are stable buddies. So we'll chat to them, and looking forward to seeing King Strife again, and friends of ours, and the Priory as well. And who else is there? Adam and the Hellcats. Lots of is it White Skies? I've not seen them before either.
Yeah, White Skies. Yeah.
Well, so we'll check that out. Oh, Alison, that's very kind of you. That was really kind. You didn't have to do that, but yeah, in case you're unaware, it's a charity gig. So I think they've raised over £1,000 already, which is not bad at all, to be fair. So yeah, hopefully we'll have a few more on the door. But I'm really looking forward to it.
Me too.
Yeah.
Really looking forward to it.
Yeah, and we've got some really naughty.
Yeah, we've got new things. So if you have seen us before, we won't sound quite the same.
You ain't seen us like this.
And a genuine other question that would be really good to know: if we could play any song from the first album that you could hear live again, guys, what would it be? Let us know, because it's always good to know what people want to hear live. So that would be nice.
If you could hear any song from the first album, but as a drum and bass remix, which one would it be?
Yeah. What would you say then, Lee?
Oh, nothing really. I was just saying, is this new going to be like that ABBA show where I can just watch it from the fucking bar?
That's the goal. That's the ultimate goal, where we all just become holograms.
We'll get there one day, mate.
Yeah, just stay there. What I'm looking forward to is when I go on stage, someone goes, James! I'm like, yeah, man, all right, dude. That's what I'm looking forward to. That normally happens at least once or twice a gig. Oh, James! It's like, yeah, I'm Scott, but cool. You know, hi. and again, there's another little in Blacklist thing for you to know. James and I get asked if we're brothers so much that we've just decided to go with it.
Yeah.
So
Does that mean that I can go with it that James is my dad?
Yeah.
Does that make you my uncle?
We're going to go to the registry office and officially get ourselves signed in as brothers.
Do people know this? Do people know this? Like, clearly people know that you and I get mistaken all the time because we're handsome as fuck. And, you know, it's a true story. And that one time, someone... I think it was in Swansea.
What, where someone asked you if is that your son on vocals?
So what's it like playing in a band with your son? And I was like, no, he's my brother. Wait, he looks awfully young for your brother. And I was like, you're not talking about Scott, are you?" He's like, "No, the guy, the singer guy." And I was like, "No, no."
If it helps, James, I was on holiday once with my girlfriend at the time, is now my wife, and someone said to me, "Oh, when did you bring your daughter on holiday with you?" Oof. So that's either, ooh. So yeah, I'm not even going there. But that was.
Let's move on. Yeah.
that
So
was-
Will's not my son.
Yeah.
Just make that clear.
We've not actually had the results of the test back yet, James. So
Scott,
Jerry.
Scott, you should have just snogged her there and then, like, just to freak him out.
I won't say what I'd actually say. You know what I mean? But it's like I felt like, yeah, you know, no. That is not my daughter. That is the person at the time that I'm seeing. You know what I mean? Scary. But you know, she's always looked quite young. So yeah. Unlike James, clearly, who was mistaken for Will's father, and my brother. So you know, and you're mistaken for my brother. So there we are.
Have we got any other gigs we can talk about or not?
Yeah, loads.
we've got loads of gigs that we can talk about.
Yeah, so we also, you may or may not know, because I know a few people on the feed are relatively local, but we're playing at the Patriot once more, which we're super looking forward to, on the 30th of March. Is that right? It's basically the Easter weekend. So it's the day after the Bank Holiday Friday, before the Bank Holiday Monday. On that Saturday night, we're playing with Gin Annie in the Patriot. So really looking forward to that. There seemed to be quite a buzz for that when we announced that the other day. So,
but in between that and Dementia Air Festival,
oh yeah, I forgot about that.
We're playing at the Tivoli, mate.
Yeah, I forgot about that too. Yeah, of course. 9th of February.
We're sponsoring. No, we're not sponsoring. That's not the word. That's not the word I'm looking for. Supporting is the word I'm looking for. Supporting South of Salem as they kick off their tour. Really looking forward to that. That's going to be an epic night. I can already tell.
Another big question for me, Blacklist. Who's been to the Tivoli? All I've heard is that it's the best thing ever in the world, ever, constantly. So is that reputation deserved? How awesome is it? Let us know in the feed. Because obviously the first time I would have been there, and I'm sure it's the same for most of us,
I've never been.
Playing it. And I think, aren't King Kraken playing the next day as well with another band or something? It's like a whole South Wales takeover of the North Wales vibes, which would be amazing. And you got tickets, Debs. Nice. And I assume you're referring to the Patriot Gin Annie show there. I wish you were supporting South of Salem in Torquay. Yeah, we're working on it. Yeah. Don't worry.
We'll charm them on the. We'll remind them of how lovely we are on that first date, and then they'll have to take us the rest of the time with them.
But yeah, no, really looking forward to that. And Pilgrim G, thanks for your Abrist. That is cool to know. That will definitely be in the set. And potentially still in the set when all the new ones come in as well. Quite possibly.
Yeah, that's all.
It's a big one.
20th of January, then 9th of February, 30th of March. Those are the three coming up fairly soon. So obviously we'll when's the February Blacklist? Is it the 18th?
Pass.
Yeah, so it'll be after the Tivoli South of Salem gig anyway.
It's the 15th.
All right, cool. Thanks, mate. So so we'll be able to give you an update on that then.
Yep.
Going up to the Smoke on Trent. I like that. I've never heard of that before. Smoke on Trent. I like it. Catch that. Amazing. We got the tickets for the Patriot. Really looking forward to the gig. That is awesome. Loving that. Tell Benji from Skindred you are his love child.
Which one of us? Which one of us needs to approach Benji and tell him that?
I think he means you, Will, but I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I can't imagine. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not sure he's going to buy it.
It'd be fun to watch it try and happen. Oh, all of us. Apparently, we're all.
Hi, Benji. We all love children.
all of us. Yeah, maybe.
Four different mums, because obviously Scott and James are brothers. But
well, Scott was born in Newport, weren't you, Scott?
I was born in Newport. Yeah,
exactly. Actually, I was as well. Thinking about it.
And so was I. Yeah. So
was I.
So that's like half. Well, more than half the band. Yeah, 3/5. So yeah. It's Newport by birthright. Sorry, James, you're on mute, by the way. Just so you're aware, in case you're wondering why your interjections are not being.
I wonder why I was enjoying James's participation more in the last few minutes.
Shit.
Come on, James.
I was just saying that significantly increased our chances of actually, hitting that goal of you guys being love childs.
Yeah. Born in the port. This will, and again, another quick round robin. And again, I know maybe no one cares, but I do. Where were you born, Blacklist? Tell us. What was your birthplace? Let's find the most.
Yeah. What year were you born? Where were you born?
No.
And what's your password?
What is your national insurance number?
I'm just interested in the geography, not
okay.
in stealing people's identity.
Cool.
Yeah, there we are.
Geological indicators. Nice. No, geographical indicators. Beg your pardon.
Oh my God, look at this. Predictions for the biggest football game of the weekend when Cardiff visit the mighty Greens. So and again, I know, Will, you're not a football fan, so we do not want to descend this into too much football talk. But just so you're aware, Wrexham are playing at home the day after the Tivoli, so bear that in mind. They're home to Bradford. So, yeah, so that'll be busier.
Who are the mighty Greens?
There are no such thing, but I don't want to upset Dave too much. He's referring to his team that comes from that neck of the woods.
It was Pilgrim G that said it, mighty Greens.
Their full name is Plymouth Argyle.
I liked it more when it was mighty Greens. As a vegetarian, I thought I could get behind them, but
yeah, well, I mean, Forest Green would be the main vegetarian club of choice. They're all vegan.
They are. It's just yeah.
Haven't we set up a meeting with Ryan Reynolds the day before?
Yeah, we're meeting Ryan and Rob McElhenney. Yeah, we'll be in the season 3 of Welcome to Wrexham. Yep, that's happening.
And season 22 of Always Sunny.
Yeah, they're using our music, aren't they? As the music to go on the pitch.
I feel you're now taking that too far. So now I don't know if we're getting things set up. All right, London, nice. Newbury in Berkshire, yeah, I know Newbury. Yeah. They bypassed it, didn't they, to get to Southampton? Remember that vividly. Yeah, Barnstaple. Anyone know where Barnstaple is? I don't know.
Yeah, I know where Barnstaple is.
So where is it?
Southwest, isn't it? Southwest.
Okay, cool. Plymouth, woohoo! But I assume that's still referred to the football. And apparently Anthony Sutter was born in King Kraken, which is quite.
You poor thing, you bloody hell.
You'd have to narrow that down, Kaz. California is a big old state. That's like saying I was born in the UK.
Dave Earl was born in North Devon, which explains a few things.
Alison was born in Swansea. Yeah, absolutely. Caerphilly. Wow, we've got a good spread. Obviously, James, you're Fishguard, didn't you? So that's
I'm a Hullforth boy.
Oh, that's all of the South Wales covered, basically.
Born in Hullforth.
Yeah.
Brought up in Fishguard, Abergwaun.
Wow, look at that. San Francisco Bay Area. Basically, Kaz was born in the birthplace of thrash. It doesn't really get much cooler than that.
Nice.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. I like that. Rhondda, Leighton, love that. Yeah. Indeed, nice. Born and grew up on the Isle of Wight and now live in Cornwall. Now I'm again Hollyoak. I think that's right. Isn't that right? Hollyoak, MA. I think is MA Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
Yeah, I think that's Massachusetts. Yeah.
Oh, hi Ben.
Ben. There we go. We got 2 people from California. Ben, you're gonna have to narrow that down. California's a big old place. And there's a massive difference, isn't there, between Los Angeles and San Francisco and Sacramento, and it's huge variety. So.
I like the way that Americans put like the initials of the state after their cities. I think it's really cool. I think we should do that. It should be like Chepstow. Wah.
Nice.
What London? Or
There
we are.
Edinburgh.
Yeah. And then
it's a fucking country, not a county, though, isn't it?
Belfast.
Well, we don't have. States. What's the?
You can have Gwent, can you?
James.
Yeah, my dad lived above a record store that Metallica used to hang out in.
That is very cool.
That is very cool. Nice. Like that. Nice. International. Wow. We only got 5 minutes left.
Holyoke, MA. Holyoke, Massachusetts.
Oh, it's actually pronounced Holyoke. Okay, Holyoke. Okay, right. Holyoke, Massachusetts. Nice. Is that you still tapping the heart emojis, James?
No.
Is that not got boring for you yet? No? You're still doing that? Okay.
No.
It's not him, it's the other James that's on the call.
Yeah. is AI, James. Was there? I don't think there's anything else we had to announce or say. Was there, Will, on the list of things that we posted about? I think that was everything.
I think that's about it, really. I mean, thank you to everyone who's joined us last weekend for their Black Gold live broadcast, your private Blacklist. We've got more of those coming up next weekend for those of you who've booked your slot for those. So that's something for you guys to look forward to. We've been playing all sorts of clips from the upcoming album, to people who have been joining those calls. So if you are on next weekend's calls, that's certainly something to look forward to, or not look forward to, depending on how you feel about us and our music. What else is going on?
There's a couple of things for me here.
I'm going to try and out spam anyone who tries and puts an emoji in there right now.
Thanks for that, James. Anyone like Depeche Mode? Yeah, I love Depeche Mode. And when you say you're heading to see them next week, where are you watching them, Cameron? I'm a massive Depeche Mode fan. Love Depeche Mode.
Everything counts, Scott, in small amounts.
Nice. Thing is, James, some of your puns though, they're just no good.
Mate, just try walking in my shoes.
Yeah, but James, I was enjoying the silence.
That's a good one. I like that.
Thanks, Dave. Appreciate that. San Jose, nice.
Do you know the way to San Jose?
What I was thinking, Will, because obviously we've only got a few minutes left, bearing in mind that we are building up towards the release of Dead Gods, and I would say that most, not all, but most of the track titles are set. Do we want to reveal a track title? This going forward.
Someone mute Dave early. He's already given one away. Damn you, Dave.
Well, he's not. But he's not spelt it or anachronized it very well.
Right.
Yeah, he's had an attempt. But yeah, that seems fair to make it this broadcast's reveal. So I think Will's going to type it incorrectly, perhaps, and not give it all away, because last time we did this, Will, remember, you gave away the whole game quite early on. Or maybe
wait. There you go.
Hang on. Oh, do we? Oh, you got a poll. Oh, I like this.
No.
Can you see my poll?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
I can see your poll, and it is.
No.
It is a fine.
No.
Also, Will, I wonder whether, and see what you think, Blacklist. Should we bring back the return of Blacklist, Black Lake's Hangman?
No.
That was.
I've still got flashbacks to how embarrassed I was.
Yeah. So.
Well, it seems like a resounding yes on the poll.
Who voted no? I mean, who voted no? Who'd do that?
You. Oh my God! Look at that. 93% yes. So, but I think.
I think that's it. We got to reveal that track 3 is called White Cliffs. There you go. We've done
it. Jingle Bells was great as well. Thanks for that, Dave. I agree. The cover of One Thing by Leeds was also awesome.
That's some good backtracking there, Dave.
Go on then, Scott. You pick a song and you can publicly name it. Just like a fan of a certain masked band, you can be the one to publicly name.
Oh, so bad.
Yeah, that was bad. Sorry if you don't know what we're on about, but you may not know or care, but Sleep Token got basically outed this week, which is a bit harsh. I think
it's very harsh. Well, I mean, the revealing their identities is one thing, but revealing where they live is another thing altogether.
Way too far. The return of Bucks Fizz. Will look cute when he went red. Will, you went red apparently.
I did go red when I revealed the hangman incorrectly.
Sorry, Will. I didn't. I'd forgotten I was bringing back bad memories. But yeah, no. One of the tracks on the album will be called Hate. But Hate.
It's called HATE.
Well, yeah. We'll at a later stage perhaps reveal what that stands for, and it isn't. Maybe what you think it is. Maybe it's not. But yeah,
James is leaving. James is back. This is very confusing.
But thanks everyone for joining us once again on the absolute nonsense that is Blacklist. Although to be fair, we were relatively on script this week. We talked about all the gigs and the video, didn't we? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
We managed to get all the sensible stuff in.
We covered the points that we promised we'd cover.
Yeah.
Go us, go team.
But don't forget Will's request to send in the videos that everyone should be checking out.
Yeah, I'll throw a feed up in a minute so we can get those shared.
Everyone wants to watch.
And I was right. Having technical difficulties at the start meant that we're still here streaming live an hour in. How about that?
Much preferred it, if I'm honest. Get that out of the way early, I would say.
Yeah, me too.
Again, I love it. You guys giving us all the nice feedback. I don't know how and why you enjoy it, but I love that you enjoy it. So that's really nice of you. Thank you.
It is awesome.
David, final thoughts, final things before we go into Dementia Fest on Saturday to bust out Black Lakes Live 24 and in an entirely new and exciting way.
Yeah, excited to start gigging again. All the new stuff that we're adding to the live show is going to make it so much more interesting. And album 2 is going to be so much more interesting in my opinion. I think it's going to be huge. I just want it all. I want it now.
Nice. I want
it all. I want it all.
Dave is now going to become your PR man because he just said no more mud, which I think is also a fair summation of your January.
Yep.
Yeah.
No mud January. Nice.
Lee, any thoughts for January going into the weekend?
No, I lost interest half hour ago.
Yeah, I know that, mate. It's clear from body language. But you're up in Scotland as well, aren't you? Later in the month with Cremulation as well, so that should be a laugh.
Yeah. I should be drunk on stage. Yeah.
Nice.
It's only three notes per song, so it's easy.
And then James.
Yes, it's always darker before dawn, isn't it? It's the darkest before dawn, so keep going.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
deep.
It's like when he wants to be nonsense, and then he goes like super deep. Yeah, it's always a picnic with James. Always a picnic. You never know quite what's in the basket. Will.
I will say quickly, I put up a little post earlier today in the Blacklist to apologise for basically erasing my entire friend list on Facebook. I seem to go through these periods where I can't really handle it and I freak out, and I think the best way to deal with it is just to completely take everything off and start again. I don't know why it makes you feel like I can handle it better, but it does. So I will say it again on here that if I unfriended you, I know that some people get a little bit upset about being unfriended on Facebook, and it was meant in no way maliciously, and I'm open to accepting your friend request again. So if you do want to be friends on Facebook, then please do send me a new request. And I was very overwhelmed by the response I got from that post, not only publicly in that feed, but the amount of private messages I got today has been really heartwarming. So thank you very much. I really do appreciate all the kind words. Thank you.
And I'm not going to take the piss out of Will on that because it's serious.
Thanks for that, James.
You just should have just not said anything then.
Acceptance is the route to happiness. New merch, yes. Anthony Sutter, yes.
Chocolate teapots.
Will, you might be able to help me here. Is if anyone is at DM in Birmingham, pop in the chat. Maybe up to say hi. What's DM? Oh,
Dementia Aware.
Is it?
Oh.
No, that's not Birmingham.
No, it's not quite in Birmingham. It's north of Birmingham.
Close of Birmingham.
Yeah, but Newport's close to Cardiff, but it's not Cardiff, is it?
All right.
Stockton, isn't it? Or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. So, Karen, you might have to clarify that. But I think does the chat carry
Depeche
on?
Mode.
Depeche Mode. They're playing in Birmingham.
Mode.
Oh, you might have to DM me, Karen, and we might have to chat about that. I love Depeche Mode.
Right, Scott. Any last words from your good self?
No, not really. Looking forward to Saturday. Bring it on.
Absolutely. First gig of the year. Cannot wait to get back on stage.
No me. Looking forward to it big time.
Are we playing a gig?
Jesus Christ. Right, well, until the next Blacklist, we will leave it there. I think it's probably safe to leave it before James completely crashes through the wall.
Which will come around like nobody's business, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
And, until then, we'll obviously still around and say hello, and we'll be on the various socials, and come and say hi in Cannock on Saturday. Have a good evening. Black Lakes, we love you. Peace out.
Cheers, guys. Bye.